Hey everybody, and welcome to another vlog. You won't believe it, but I'm finally going for the DERMA pen, and this time they have confirmed via text message, via email and via the phone. So hopefully this time my appointment is fine. I'm just trying to figure out I can park him. I'm still so confused about, the British sign about the parkings, but I think I can until 12, which is fine because it's just before 9. So I'm gonna try to film. I'm gonna basically tell them that I'm filming for social media. And I'm just standing in front of a car that for so many people is nothing special. But I keep saying for so many years, I wanted this car just for me to drive around. Easy, small car. And I'll show you. It's not a fancy Range Rover. It's not Porsches. Like, obviously that would be lovely as well. But this is actually a car I want. Ideally with tan leather seats, which I saw maybe they don't do as much, and only kind of the new ones, so that's probably not gonna happen, or cream seats. So I'll show you. So I want the Mini Cooper Countryman, and this one's actually perfect because it's got the opening roof, which I would love as well. Oh my god, guys, this is actually the car I want. Okay, let's manifest this. Let's manifest this because it's got the cream seats and it's got the roof window. That's perfect. This actually made my day.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance?
It's a little bit red, but that's normal. She said no makeup for 48 hours. So just a lot of hydrating because the skin's gonna be sensitive, but that was fine. Not much pain, just a little bit. It feels like a bit of discomfort. So I'm gonna now head out to Zara. I'm gonna pop the boots, maybe get like a hyaluronic acid mask just in case. I think I still have got one from Rodial at home, but I'll just get like a simple sheet mask so I can keep hydrating and give the skin a little bit of soothing time.
April 28th, I don't think I'm going to...
Okay, I'll stop at Boots, but let me first sort the Zara return. I will also look in Massimo Dutti because I'm obsessed, like literally obsessed. The quality is so much better. Obviously price is higher as well. Okay, so I'm gonna see if by any chance they have the viral Zara bombers. I just wanna check it out, what it looks like on. But I already saw some negative kind of comments on TikTok. Sorry that it leaves the fluff on, but I also found this bomber, which is on sale only for 30. Not the color I would want, but for that money, I think if that looks good, I would take it. Okay, so I've got a few sales pieces. I'm gonna try on the bomber. Not my ideal color, but really good price. So if it looks any good, I might take it. Then this skirt and this sort of, it actually looks like a bit of like a Chanel style bomber. Let me have a look. That's only 20. I think that's actually a cool jacket. I may not buy it full price, but on a discount I really like it, depending on how it all fits, because this is small and the blue one is large. It's quite cute. I mean, I'm not obsessed. It's cute. It could work with a lot of looks. No, I don't think I love it. If it would be different color, I take it, but I don't love it. And the skirt I don't love the fit. No, something just doesn't work well. It's cute, but no. Okay, I'm seriously thinking about this. It starts to grow on me. I'll put it on just a naked body. What do we think? Okay, so sling bags like this, especially like patent or croc with gold, like every brand has it. That's like a shoe. The belts are actually really nice. They seem very good quality, very classy. Oh, they have got ordinary in Boots. So I may actually just take a simple hyaluronic acid. So I've got some vitamin C, just super basic. And I'm gonna hydrate. I'm actually gonna check if they have the Chanel bronzer. That's another thing. Is this it? Yeah, the bronzing cream. Let me have a look at it. Let's look at White Company. So I'm just in TK Maxx and I've got these beautiful Mara Hoffman dresses. These normally would retail £500-600 and these are only £100. So stunning. Hi guys, so today is Monday and a bit of change of plans because first of all Liam just has been coughing, so I thought I'm gonna keep him at home for a day or two, but we did pop into a checkup with his teeth, which I know isn't ideal, but the thought of me rescheduling again the dentist, so I decided to take him. I have got a bit of BB cream, but other than that I don't have anything, and I'm start to be very happy with the skin after the DERMA pen and really enjoy actually the quick outing today. So yeah, I put on a lot of SPF, especially now I have to be very careful, but I'll try to go maybe on better light and show you what the skin looks like now after the DERMA pen. Nessa fell asleep in the buggy, so I want to quickly use it after I give you an update and do a 20-minute Pilates. Because Liam, he can occupy himself, he's just eating lunch, but with Nessa it's a little bit worse just to do that. So yeah, we're having a chill day at home. I have at 5 o'clock I have a Zoom event with beach waver, so I'm probably gonna do maybe a little bit more makeup just because I'm gonna be on the camera, but nothing heavy, trust me, just maybe top up a lipstick and a bit of bronzer. Because I don't want to overdo the skin so early on after the DERMA pen. I wanted to be able to breathe and just hydrate and give it a bit of love, and that's it pretty much. I never manage anything. I saw a couple of emails I need to respond to, so I better get on cracking with the Pilates and use the time when she is actually sleeping. So let me get to better light. Today is actually glorious day. And I'll show you the skin. This is what the skin looks like. So I think we are definitely getting there. I'm a mess. I didn't even brush up my brows today. But yeah, actually that's what you want to see, the raw result. But I'm going to check in. This is probably not going to be the most exciting vlog, but I'm not going to lie. I had one of those periods and I feel it's been going on for a while. So I'm just not going to be sitting here and saying this. It's just this week. But I would say pretty much throughout December and January, just a bit down and overwhelmed with everything, looking after kids. I'm basically alone a lot, and Nessa requires a lot of attention. You know, she just started to walk. She's a baby that is just very active, so I'm struggling to get any time for myself. I'm struggling to get time for cleaning the house, and you know, I would like to organize my wardrobes and have that immaculate house at the same time create content, but it's just not possible. But yeah, this is the reason why maybe I don't vlog so much, because there's so much going on. And for example, yesterday I had a pretty crisis day, and I am a huge believer in like talking positive on social media, but sometimes you do have to sit down, get it out of the system, and also show people that, you know, I'm pretty much, there's a lot of mums in a similar situation, and actually even worse situations. You know, I'm very lucky with a lot of things, you know. I'm very lucky with my husband looking after us. I'm very lucky with basically what I do, that I have constant access to luxurious items and lovely events. But obviously it's not as easy for me to do what I'm doing as before I had kids. So that may be one of the reasons I haven't been vlogging consistently. But Nessa just fell asleep, so I thought I'm gonna update with you. And tonight I'm very lucky to have one of my best friends living very close to us, and she's gonna be basically babysitting, so I can go out for dinner with Rodial Beauty. Now, I love Rodial Beauty, I love their products, but also I have a very personal attachment to the brand, because it was a first ever beauty brand that ever kind of worked with me on a gifting basis, and they were always, from day one, extremely generous. Now, I admire Maria as a businesswoman. I read all of her books. I met her on so many occasions. I've been to different events with her. I've been to Rodeo Counter before, so I'm a huge fan of the brand. And if possible, I would love to be their ambassador because I know most of the products and I love it. And as I said, I have a very, very personal attachment to the brand and I will forever be grateful. I'm definitely not one of those people that forgets basically who was kind of very forthcoming from day one, despite, you know, I was a smaller creator and everything back then. So I'm very excited about tonight. I have, just because she's asleep, I have filmed kind of choosing an outfit and I was quite, well, I wasn't sure whether I can, well, I should go like something really cool because now I'm more into kind of that Scandi look, more kind of dressed down and more kind of neutral colors. But I really wanted to wear basically the Zara bomber, which I miraculously managed to get in the sales because it was very hard to get even when it was full price. It was sold out on online. They now came with a different version of the dress. If I remember, I will put it here. It's got like a big pockets up front. I don't love it as much. It's still pretty cool, but I don't love it as much. And I was thinking, will I go like cool? I was first thinking like a silk midi skirt with the bomber and with the Chanel brooch on it. But then I'm like, no, because I don't go out that often. Again, a lot is, you know, childcare, and even when my husband's at home, I don't want to ask him 5 times a week, you know, can I go for this event with a brand? So I do turn down a lot of events, but I do love a good quality sit down, and I'm really trying to prioritize basically events with brands. I can't, at the moment, I can't afford with my time and with the love for my children. Obviously, I want to be with them as much as possible. And it can be quite a lot of organizing and hassle to go to everything. So basically, I don't go as much. And I thought I'm going to basically put on a nicer dress. I will either put down the TikTok on the side so you can guys see what I'm wearing. But it is this Love Shack Fancy dress, and the rest is pretty much black. I'm just really into kind of like, as I said, the kind of dark, neutral. I'm definitely influenced by other people and what I see on Instagram. And I love, for example, Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. All her outfits are either cool or pretty kind of classic, quite toned down. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna wear tonight, and I will try to film as much as possible there. You know, once I'm there and I know kids are in the good hands, which I know they will be, I can kind of breathe a little bit more and then just enjoy it. The only thing is we just started keto on Monday, and obviously I don't want to be impolite. We're going to Casa Cruz in Notting Hill, which is an amazing restaurant, so very, very good choice for the dinner, but they do a lot of pasta, so I don't know what sort of food they kind of pre-ordered as a menu. So I will either have to get over it, or maybe I'll be lucky and it's gonna be, because it's Argentinian, it's gonna be like a steak and I'll be lucky, or fish, and I can get over it without kicking myself out of ketosis, because I'm pretty sure I'm now kind of getting in there, or I will have to start again, which is never good because it then takes you longer to get into ketosis. So that's the update from me. So yeah, we started keto. I'm pretty much doing it because of my husband. I mean, I wouldn't mind to lose, you know, a few kilos. It normally works for me. But I said, okay, if you want to go for it, I'm gonna go as well, so we'll do it together. So that's the update. Nessa's sleeping next to me, and because I've been again so overwhelmed recently, I'm just, apart from like filming that video, I was just checking my emails. I'm just gonna chill here. I may have another coffee and really just enjoy the moment of peace and quiet in the house, and maybe watch something like on YouTube.
Con tus labios rosados, yo me muero por una prueba de placer.
Hey guys, we're currently in Casa Cruz at the dinner. This is my friend Letitia. We've
Hello!
known each other for so long, and
Yeah.
we're just doing some content at the terrace. but inside is beautiful, and I'm going to show you. And we had a nice chat with Maria.
Oh my
the
God,
founder
what a
of
nice
Rodeo.
chat, yeah.
She's the loveliest.
And we did my first TikTok. I was so
Yeah,
cringe. You
it's
guys
really
have
funny.
to watch it. If you want a good laugh, please watch it. It was so much fun, but I look super cringe, so please go for it.
Good morning, guys. So quick catch up after last night. I had the most wonderful time you can imagine. I wish I could stay longer, but I didn't want to. My friend Margita, I was having the kids because Tyke had a big important work event as well. So I didn't want to basically her to abuse it and, you know, come at midnight. But I've looked at the time at 10 and what was it? 9:30, and I'm like, oh my God, I better head home because from Notting Hill it's probably 1 hour in the cab at that sort of time. And I had wonderful time. I feel so inspired. I sat basically next to Maria Hatzistefanis, who's the CEO and founder of Rodial, and across of Connie Nam, who is a CEO and founder of Astrid and Miu. So to be surrounded by incredible women that build up their brand literally from their bedroom, it's just incredibly inspiring. And then I sat next to my friend Latisha, and next to the CEO of Astrid and Miu was Tess Montgomery. Maybe some of you guys follow her. I've never came across her, I've never met her, but we had the loveliest chat, loveliest evening. Obviously I started keto, so I couldn't enjoy the food as much, but everything looked wonderful, really nice ambience. It was very interesting for me because I'm one of the OGs, and normally I know so many people in the industry, but because of the boom of TikTok and everything, there's so many new people. And then we had the time with COVID, and so many people and women and ladies and girls just exploded on social media. And I'm not gonna lie, the market is huge. There's so many of us now doing this, so there were a lot of new faces. The only people I recognized that I know of was Fran, that was in Maine in Chelsea, and Freya Killin. But other than that, I wasn't familiar with any of the faces, but beautiful energy, and I'm very inspired. So I think Rodial, I've got a goodie bag. I haven't checked. Again, hectic lifestyle of mom. I had to get up at 5. I struggled to fall asleep, so didn't have the best night's sleep. But I feel so good and so inspired today, and honestly had the best time. So then obviously I had to look after the kids, do a school run. So Liam is off tomorrow. Today I just maybe want to do a bit of cleaning, and I have actually a Zoom with Too Faced, which I'm going to show you what arrived yesterday, like a masterclass. So I will do that, and then afternoon I'll pick Liam, and then we can start basically the dreading half term, which is always a little bit more difficult because you've got your both kids 24/7. But anyway, I had the best time, and let's have a look what we got. So apparently they've got new brow products. So there's a beautiful, very, very handy, maybe I'll turn it around so I can show you a better way, but there's a brown pencil brow pen, peach lowlighter, small one, brow sculpt. There's something else, a mask that looks really lovely, and the blush drops, which are actually, do I have the blush drops? I don't think I have the drops, but I wanted to try. And Nessa just dropped off somewhere in her toys the Too Faced mascara, which I was just about to show you, but I'll dig it out. Okay, so this is a small glass powder, which I love. It's amazing. And there's somebody approaching to take all of this. Peach lowlighter I use, but let's have a look. The blush drops, that's been around, but let's have a look at the brow products. I'm going to open and you can have a look. So this is the brow pen. You've got a very, very thin pen and a brush that looks really good. And let's look at the other two products. Okay, this is the pencil, which looks really good. It's pretty much very similar to what I would be using from the competition, but I'm sure this is going to be really nice to use. Okay, and this is the brow sculpt. Sorry for the reality check here, but this is basically what is happening in my life if I want to create content. See, my brows is not ideal. I am microbladed. yeah, it's just not the best. I have got the typical 90s overplucked brows. This product on its own normally doesn't work for me, but I'll give it a go, maybe for finishing touches. Oops, and you never know. But I think the second product I showed you, the brow pencil, is gonna work the best for me. Okay, and in about 45 minutes I'm jumping on the Zoom with Too Faced. It's you've seen other vlogs, it's a brand that I've only started to work with, but this is their new Better Than Sex chocolate mascara and an eyeliner. Despite having basically my eyes done recently, the upper eyelid surgery, I'm not sure like a liquid eyeliner is for me, but we can try. And I've also received yesterday their amazing BB cream from Emporium. I think they're wonderful skincare. I think the CC creams and BB creams and everything they're doing are amazing. So I'm just gonna finish my coffee, guys, now. I will give you the last minute skin update, and I think I will finish the vlog here. So I want to give you a skin update. So I have got, do I have anything on my face? I think I put just a bit of tinted moisturizing cream from Laura Mercier. I do have a little something coming up, but I am so impressed. Even when my friend yesterday came, and we kind of looked at the skin and we've talked about it. I am so impressed with how the skin is, even after the first session of DERMA pen. So I cannot wait just to do more of it. The texture is so different. It's different to put makeup on. It's just more glowy. It's smoother. The pores are smaller. I'm just over the moon. So my kind of first impression is definitely it's so much better. But I thought I'm gonna finish the vlog here. There's a lot of chatting. It's again very bumpy, but I'm trying to really do my best and vlog as much as possible when I can. So I'm gonna now, guys, finish the vlog. I would love if you hit the subscribe button, like the video, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye bye.